Xin Chao, what's up everybody? Alright, as you can see, I'm back in glorious Vietnam. Things are great here. We're gonna just do a talk about March 15th, general news in Vietnam, informative, big update video, essentially. So let's just dive right into it. You know, there's no clickbaits here, there's no clickbait titles, clickbait pictures, pictures that aren't actually from the video, things like this, you know. So this channel is all about just bringing the truth, how it is, and what you see. If you do like the video, I would recommend that you subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. If you want to smash the like button, you can do that. If you want to smash the dislike button, you can do that. If you want to comment, that helps the algorithm. All live streams will now be done on the live stream IRL channel, which is in the description. Just go over there and subscribe, hit the bell to all. We are going to be live streaming a lot on that channel. I will no longer be live streaming on the main channel. So if you want to catch me doing live streams where we do crazy shit sometimes just vanilla shit, but if you want to see that, you got to go to that channel. So, all right, let's get right into it. So, as I've mentioned before when I was in Cambodia, when we did some videos on Vietnam reopening to tourism on March 15th, they are still full steam ahead. Even though cases are on the rise, that is not what really dominates the news anymore. There is a great fatigue about COVID in Vietnam now. People are fully over it. People want to get back to regular life. They want to have things open. People want the tourists back. You know, things are rapidly changing in the opinion of we're vaccinated, let's go, let's open. So the CDC today strongly issued a warning not to come to Vietnam, as it's a level 4 now, which if you're vaccinated, just ignore that. Or if you've recovered from COVID, which is also a pretty strong safety net there. You do have to have a certification of proof that you did recover from COVID. So simply just saying you had COVID and recovered will not grant you access into the country. You will need to furnish paperwork that says you have recovered from COVID and or your vaccination. There's no other way. There is no coming in to the country without one of those two things. There are caveats to the opening of March 15th, of course. You're gonna have to do a 1-day quarantine at a hotel, which means, you know, for most of you guys, you're gonna be jet lagged, so I don't see the particular big deal on that. The only problem I can see is that they're choosing all 4- and 5-star hotels. I think there's 14 on the list, and most of them are around Quin Hue, which we're at now, the beautiful Quin Hue. They're setting up for some kind of festival again over here. So we'll go take a look at that while we're talking about this. But Rex Hotel, like all the high-end hotels here on the list for receiving people for the 1 day. Now with the Russian war happening, the invasion on Ukraine, I think it's going to kind of slow things down for the March 15th opening. At first I thought it would be pretty big, and I thought there would be a lot of people, but now that we've got the war, I don't know. But I can tell you, since I was in Cambodia, Phnom Penh was lit. There was many people there, you know, tourists from all over the world. I never had really too much time to go and experience like Khmer life and, you know, do that sort of thing. The food for me, I didn't like it too much. I prefer Vietnamese food. And most of the Khmer food I did eat made me sick to some degree. And, you know, I had limited time there, so it was kind of more important to be in good health than to be trying the street food. Maybe when we go back in a few years, we'll divulge into the Khmer culture and the food there. But for now, yeah, I was playing it safe and eating Western food for the most part. It was, at least I knew I wasn't going to get sick. I had about 10 different Khmer dishes. They were okay. It wasn't anything, you know, it was just really bland like Viet food. And I'm not a big fried rice type guy. I'm not a big fish guy where the fish has been sitting out on the grill all day. I don't even eat that stuff here. So for me, that was just a pass. But I do think it's still going to be a pretty big deal once we open on March 15th. And the rules are pretty outlined. Now, everybody keeps going on about the visa because you still can't go ahead and get a visa ahead of time. Now, the talk of the town now, or on the internets of Vietnam, is that within the next few days they're going to open up all the e-visa stuff. So you'll be able to go online and get your visa ahead of time. The Prime Minister just today is trying to push through to have all visas pre-COVID. So the exact visa situation for all countries prior to COVID. Now there's a list of countries you can fly from into Vietnam when it first opens on March 15th. I don't know what this is for. I don't know if they're building this or taking this apart. It looks like building. I'm gonna guess building for this weekend. Let me get you that list of places you can fly into. Hold on. What to prepare for your Vietnam trip. So they've gave a little outlined diagram thing. COVID vaccine recovery certificate, negative test result, and they're just indicating that it's a RATS. So a rapid signed off by a doctor. So you can't just take a rapid on your own. They had said that there wasn't going to be a PCR anymore. Now that information's kind of floating around that maybe they'll go back to a PCR. Hopefully they just keep it at a RATS because the PCR is kind of a scam, in my opinion. Let's see. This is the big one, $10,000 in medical insurance. So this is very easy to get. People are like, oh, I don't know, I know. You should have this when you travel anyways. I would always recommend that you have some kind of travel insurance, especially in Vietnam if you're going to be riding around on grab bikes. The worst thing you can do is break your arm and then have to pay all cash for it, which can be pretty expensive at the hospital. You're going to want some kind of level of insurance. They want you to have $10,000 in case you get COVID and you need treatment. Although you're probably not going to need treatment if you get COVID now. You know, everybody I know that's gotten the Omicron, no big deal. They feel no different whatsoever. Health monitoring app, so you're going to need the PC COVID app. And before arrival, you're on that PC COVID app, you're going to want to take your vaccine and you're going to want to submit it on that application. That app, oh, this is some celebration against for the hospital workers and stuff against COVID. As you can see, I'll show you after this other expat's done taking pictures. After arrival, 24 hours of self-isolation. So we were just talking about that. So you're going to have to do 24 hours of self-isolation at a hotel. And so far, Saigon's being weird about that, and they've only chose 14 places. Also, I expect that to change. That makes absolutely no sense. All the hotels should do it. Let you pick what hotel you want. Why force someone into a $100 hotel per night? Although one $100 hotel for one night is not that big of a deal. And then you're going to need a negative test result, which was a RATS, a rapid test. So where they just nasal swab, mix it with the solution, and then put it on the strip, and that comes back negative. Then you're free to go. You're supposed to health monitor for the next 14 days. And those with COVID symptoms at the gate will be tested. I don't know how that works. I imagine if you have some kind of cough or sneeze, just hold it in at the airport and you'll be fine. You'll get around that really no problem. And let's see. So visitors can fly from Bangkok, Thailand, Hong Kong, which I found to be quite odd. Hong Kong's going through like a ravaging COVID-19 flare-up right now. Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, Phnom Penh, Cambodia, Singapore, Taipei, Taiwan, Laos, Vientiane, Seoul, South Korea, Tokyo, Japan, Doha, Qatar, Dubai, UAE, Sydney, Australia. I know there's a lot of Aussies watching, so yeah, you guys can take a flight from Sydney directly here. Frankfurt, Germany. I know there's a lot of Germans too, so you guys can head on over. London, I know there's a bunch of blokes from London too. London, England. Moscow, which I don't think anybody's going to be flying from Moscow, seeing their money's worth about half the value. It's not probably the best idea for travel right now. So let's get this as the thumbnail. Hold on. All right, thumbnail achieved. You can come from Paris, France, and in America, you can come from San Francisco and or Los Angeles. And then the last final destination you can fly from is Istanbul, Turkey. I reckon they are going to change that and add many more places to it. I think you're going to see a lot of changes for the positive in the next few days as they're really amping up for people to return. Now, I've talked to a lot of people here, a lot of Vietnamese, and they are all super excited to have tourism back. You know, what you're going to see happen is all these empty businesses with these for rent signs. once they know tourism's open, you're going to see people re-rent all these businesses out, and they're instantaneously going to, you know, simultaneously open up. You can open a business here so fast. Like if I wanted to open a coffee shop next to Fuklong at that place for rent right there, that was a coffee shop, or a pho restaurant, it would take 2 days to remodel it. Like that's how quick they do things here in Vietnam. So I think it all points to a positive sign. Yes, there's rising cases here from Tet, which was to be expected, but Vietnam isn't freaking out about it in any kind of way. You know, there's no re-shutting down of anything. Hanoi's got a little bit different playbook going on, but that's to be understood. You know, Hanoi plays a little different. I would avoid Hanoi on March 15th. I'd probably avoid Hanoi for sure for a while. Oh yeah, they're building. Hello. They're building. I don't know what this is for. It's a small event, so it looked like it was celebrating doctors and nurses through the fight of COVID, which they're very proud of. What most people don't realize is that in Saigon and most of Vietnam, everyone's had their third injection and is even being offered a fourth injection already. So I don't know what the numbers are on it anymore, and frankly, I don't really care. Like me personally, I'm completely done and over with hearing about COVID and all this shit. I think every country should just open up. Like this is, end the madness, end all the mask shit. You know, if you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. But if you're vaccinated, especially 3 jabs, and you recovered recently, who cares, man? Let people do their thing. Let lives be lived again. Like, how much longer are we going to let this thing control the way we do our lives, you know? These newer mutations, like the Omicron, is just a common flu for most people. Like, what are we doing now? What is the point of this, you know? Yeah, I used to have a different perspective on this stuff. We're talking when this was like first wave, when we didn't know anything about this thing. Sure, when you had no optics on this, that's a different story. But now we've got the science, we've got the data, you know? People that are going to the hospital are unvaccinated people with the Omicron. So like, that's your choice to make. If you don't want to get vaccinated, then don't get vaccinated. You know, whatever. I don't care. I'm so over talking about COVID, man. And now the big thing's the Russian-Ukraine war, which is a shame. You know, I stand with Ukraine on that one for sure. Not to get political here, but yeah, what country wants to be invaded by another country and have bombs hitting their apartments and shit? Doesn't sound like a particularly fun ride to me. So I do think that's going to slow down the opening, though. It's definitely going to hurt Nha Trang and a lot of other areas that the Russians like to go, because I don't know of too many Russians that are going to be too keen to be traveling when their money's worth half the value it was a week ago. So the one guy I hung out with a lot in Phnom Penh, a really nice Cuban guy, he's lived in Russia for like the past 5 years. Shout out Junior if you're watching. He had some money parked in a Russian bank, and I was with him the day the invasion started, and his money went to half value real quick. So yeah, I just don't see too many Russians being like, time for a holiday, let's go. I mean, I could be wrong, but hopefully I am wrong. Oh, we got some TikTok over here, filming some TikToks. Got to get them talks. I will never use the platform TikTok. I won't even look at TikTok. I won't download it. If you don't know, TikTok's owned 100% by the CCP government, which is one of the worst governments in the world. So I mean, if you like TikTok, that's your thing. No worries. But for me, I would never use TikTok. It's a facial database for the world. Not to sound like conspiracy theorists, but I mean, it really is. But you know, if you want to use it, go ahead and use it. I don't care. But yeah, you'll never see me on it. So I think it's all really good news what they're doing, you know. It's good to see the Prime Minister pushing here to see the visas return for all, you know, pre-COVID style stuff. That's what you want to see. You want to see those 1-year visas issued again for America. You want to see whatever country you were from issue that same visa like pre-COVID. And that seems to really be their plan, as I suspected all along. I kind of said that in every video. You know, I think they went real hard on the visas and the exiting tourist visas because of COVID, and they didn't want to have to worry about taking care of, you know, a foreigner and having a foreigner die from COVID and put that on the tally. Now, there is an interesting thing going on with anyone that's really left on a tourist visa here is getting their final stamps. Almost all my friends that are still left on a tourist visa are getting that final exit stamp at the end of this month or the end of April.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Vietnam.
I live here a long time.
Oh, how long you been here?
3 năm.
3 năm.
3 năm.
3 years.
3 years.
Ago.
3 years. How long have you lived here?
What?
How long have you lived in Vietnam?
I don't know. but did you have a girlfriend?
I have a wife.
Oh, you have a wife?
Yes, I got
You
used.
have a kid?
No.
No?
Calm. Not yet.
I want to be your kid.
You want to be my kid?
We'll marry quickly.
What are you guys doing? Making TikTok?
Yes.
TikTok.
I'm TikToker and YouTuber.
TikToker. I'm a YouTuber.
Yeah. What is your channel?
Fat and broke.
Fam though. Let me check.
Sure.
Wait me a minute.
Yeah, doing right. Is anyone a famous TikToker here?
Yeah, I'm really famous.
How many followers?
1,400,000.
Wow, we got a famous TikToker here.
Oh, what are they doing?
Running line for the stage.
Oh, so
Wire.
funny.
Yeah.
Oh, give me your YouTube name.
Fat.
Fat. F-A-S.
F-A-T.
F-A-T.
And space. No. Let me do it for you.
Let me hold it for you. Oh my God. Oh, I'm sorry. What is your name?
Chris.
Chris?
Chris.
I'm Kido.
Nice to meet you.
My YouTube channel is Kung Kido.
How many YouTube subscribers do you have?
Not many. Oh, I will subscribe for you.
Come on.
Yeah. Oh, where you from?
I'm from America.
America.
Yeah.
I love America. I have my aunt in America.
Nice.
My aunt live in
California?
Yeah, Cali. Yeah.
California. That's where I'm from, California.
You from Cali, right?
Yeah, LA.
Oh, Cali.
She probably lives in Orange County. What?
She wanna be a second wife. Your
Second wife? Trời ơi. My wife will kill me. She'll kill you. She's pretty cute though.
So you want to marry her?
Không.
No,
She's đẹp quá though. Đẹp quá.
Hey, why maybe? I will recording you.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, you should buy this
360
yeah.
camera. Yeah, I know the 360
You can
camera.
take any one you want.
These guys are great.
Yeah.
Insta 360, right? Insta 1 X2. Oh, the new one. Okay. Yeah.
I don't understand. I don't
chào.
understand. Xin chào Việt Nam. Okay.
Cà phê không?
Can you repeat to me, right?
Huh?
Repeat with me.
Okay.
Yeah. Just tôi yêu Việt Nam.
Tôi yêu Vietnam.
You know what it means?
Vietnam number 1?
Yeah, no.
Close.
Yeah, that means I love Vietnam.
I love Vietnam.
Yeah.
Anh yêu em Vietnam.
Oh, anh yêu Việt Nam. Yay. Okay. Nhớ subscribe và follow kênh của cậu Hai Cường và kênh của
Fat and broke.
Yeah, you know that. Hey. Wow.
All right, dude. I'm gonna go finish filming. Very nice to meet you guys.
Very nice to meet
Yeah,
you.
hit me up. We'll shoot some content together, dude.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. My email's in the description of the videos.
Okay.
So just email me.
So when you come back,
I'm here like every day. I film every day.
Oh my God.
Yeah. My wife works right around here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will
Just
mail
email me.
for you.
Yeah.
Email for you.
Nice to meet you.
And invite you go
For
to
sure.
my country.
Yeah.
Not here. It's our city.
That's fine. We can do that.
Yeah, it's a town.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So nice. Okay, I will let you check.
Yeah,
my
just
towel, my towel. Yeah. Oh my God, it's so beautiful.
get so
It's so beautiful, Nani. Let me check. Yeah, you see this?
Oh, that's awesome. That would make good content. I'm down.
Oh,
Yeah.
not far from here.
Look at TikTok.
Yeah, I did that. Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, guys. It's nice to
Bye-bye.
meet you. Have a good day. Dambi. See you. Is she famous too?
Oh no.
Not her.
My love. No, not my love. My love, not him. My love is me. My love, he love.
He love he?
Yeah, he love. See my love.
Gotcha.
Nice to meet you.
All right, guys. Have a good day. Take it easy. Bye.
Yeah, see you.
What a nice little impromptu interview with some locals. Yeah, I would shoot some content with that too. Pretty cool. But yeah, anyways, back to the video at hand. Shit, where was I at? I don't even know where I was at, man. But yeah, to wrap up, since we're at that time of a wrap-up video, this video will come out tonight, so I'll edit this when I get home, even though I got a bunch of shit to do. I gotta take Winnie to class tonight and then wait around for her, which is no big deal. But yeah, March 15th, guys, plan your trip. If you want to be on the safe side, go for mid-April. If you want to be safe and wait till they really do come out with what the guidelines are going to be for the actual visa situation, you can wait. But I don't think you'll have a problem coming on March 15th. It really sounds like they want to go back to exactly how everything was pre-COVID. So all the rules that were pre-COVID back in action, essentially, is what it really sounds like they're trying to do. And everybody's psyched to have people back, so yeah. I think that's the video, guys. If I was at a point and I forgot to finish that point, we'll catch it in the comment section. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. That was really cool that we got those TikTokers in at the end. No hate to TikTokers. It's kind of cool what they do. I do watch some of it on shorts, but like I said, I'm a big anti-CCP person, so I just won't use the platform. But I still think it's a very viable platform and how to get pretty famous and big. I mean, that guy had 1.4, so he's probably well known around here, you know. TikTok's very popular here, as it was in Cambodia too. So yeah, that's the videos, guys. The video. Now we're gonna go shoot a walking vlog. We're gonna walk here from Nguyen Way all the way over to Boi Vinh and see what Boi Ving's like. We're probably gonna go do a live stream this weekend on Boi Vinh. So if you want to see that live stream, you have to go to this other channel in the description. And the link is in there. It's Fat and Broke IRL. If you don't want to click on the link, just type in Fat and Broke IRL and you'll find the channel. So subscribe to that if you want to see me live stream. Thanks for watching. As ever, stay frosty. See you on the next one. Peace out.